Mad Max vehicles, kaleidoscope transitions, members literally flying in yoga poses. Like this. I've edited music videos for artists like these guys. I've seen crazy, but this is on another level. Underneath all the madness, there is a deep message about letting go of anxiety, which actually hit deeper than I expected. Oh. I love the gong. Oh? A feel-good song, okay. No way. It's the Macarena. What the heck is going on? What the frick is happening? All right, this is what? They have golden heads of themselves on a float, but like a Mad Max vehicle just careening through the desert. First of all, I love this guy. He's so cute. My wife Ashley said he looks like Domo in a dinosaur costume. Anyway, so cute. Also, the shot kind of feels like it's a rigged up shot, meaning that the camera is attached to the suitcase, so it kind of like tracks it. You see, like as she's moving it, the camera sort of moves. It might be like suction cups to the bottom with a little arm coming up. I don't know. And then the second shot is amazing contrast because this is a crazy wide angle shot. And then here's a super long lens, which is a perfect choice for this moment because the space is really compressed and you can't really tell how close this guy is to her. So that actually makes when he hits her even more surprising to us as an audience. And bro, her matcha or coffee just got cooked. Dude, this is such a sad image. I think it's matcha. Oh, she's such a good actress too. Look at that. Great reaction. Okay, because of her terrible day, she lost her matcha. Literally, the day's over at that point. Like, I would be pretty mad. She shows up to this place, which says Blooming Sauna. It's kind of like a spa of some sort. Also, 1 in 4 of you watching this right now are subscribed, and I just want to say thank you. You are such a kind human being for doing that. And if you want to join that 25%, you know how to click that button. It's pretty cool. You can join the family. Back to the video. And she's like, man, I'm having a bad day, so let's do this little Android Google brand deal. Play me a feel-good song. And this is what plays. She enters into the forest. What a crazy transition. Kind of cool how like the leaves start to come in. We just zoom crazy into this shot. And it's kind of like a weird focus thing, but it looked cool. Now we're in the middle of the woods. Her knees. And then, dude, what is happening? What the frick? I love that match on action as the arms go down. We cut and then match that action to the body kind of going like in the next shot. That was a weird explanation. But look at it. See what I mean? It's like such a smooth cut. Oh, I love it. Now there's a ton of zooms in this too. This is very K-pop. The dance is so fun. She like hit that pose and we zoomed in. A zoom is a perfect thing to use as an editor to accentuate a moment. And you'll see that all over this video. Boom. And then there's a little bit of extra sauce that's also throughout this video. Whenever we accentuate a moment, we also will slow it down, which separates that moment from the rest of the footage and makes you pay attention to that more. Slow. That was a crazy shot. Dance moves. The statue opened their eyes. What the frick was that? I've never seen this before. Eyes open. Watch this. That was like a choppy version of the Matrix bullet time effect where you have a ton of cameras in a circle and each of them are taking a picture. And we did that here where there's probably like, I don't know, quite a few cameras in a circle. And so we just cut to different cameras. It's like 3 frames and then we cut to another camera. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're just cutting to different angles for seemingly no reason, but it looks like we're kind of teleporting POV in a choppy way, which is super sick. It's like, that's epic. Ooh, she pushed towards the lens and that motivates the camera to zoom out. As we're zooming out, there's a lot of radial blur. Even this is kind of messed up. Oh, that's weird. It's like she has like the force and there's like a ripple wave effect. And then on the next shot, we also continue that zoom out and it makes that cut feel super smooth. So good. Ooh! You see that little reverse? It's like a woo. Oh, I love reverses. They're so fun. There's a ton of like radial blurs as well, especially on this shot. It's a crazy wide angle lens. And then we have this just crazy radial blur, which draws us into the center where her head is. And then we zoom in to mostly fill the screen to her hair, which is an interesting match cut. And then we have the close up to close up. And now I believe we're at that spa that we showed earlier. And there's a ton of people, like everybody wants to be in this spa. They're all just coming in. But dude, I love this little reverse. Ooh. Insane. By the way, if you're an editor or you just love the creative process and you don't know about Artlist, you got to get with the program. They have music, sound effects, stock footage, VFX, generated assets, and they just announced AI avatars. Now, I know some of you guys are running to the comments, and honestly, you're right, because AI gets misused constantly. And I agree that this technology needs guardrails. So here are some of mine. Number 1, only use your own likeness. Number 2, never misrepresent a situation. 3, and if AI was involved, disclose it. As a creator, your audience trusts you, so never trade that for a little shortcut. So with those boundaries, here are 2 cases that I personally like AI avatars for. Number 1 is recording something in this studio while I'm traveling. Sometimes if I work with a brand, they have notes and they want me to refilm stuff. And if I'm on the road, that just simply can't happen. But with AI avatars, I can execute that note without delaying the project. To use it, head to artlist.io, AI toolkit, click video, click on the model, click show all, and then you'll find HeyGen Avatar 4. Click use model, and then you just need to upload an image reference and an audio file. Yep, you're watching my avatar right now. Now, as you can see, I'm not perfect, but you can see where this is headed in the near future. Number 2 is translation. I actually started a Korean YouTube channel. It honestly didn't go very well. And I genuinely think it's because everything was just subtitled. So people couldn't connect with me because I wasn't speaking their language. But this tool can make it look like I actually am speaking Korean.
안녕하세요, 조른의 아바타입니다. 한국어로 말하고 있어요.
Remember, use this carefully, use it honestly, and if you want access to everything you could possibly need to be a world-class filmmaker or creator, definitely check out Artlist. And Artlist now offers unlimited generations on the world's leading models with select annual plans. So don't miss out, get unlimited generations plus 2 free months on Artlist with the link in the description. This book says something like the silence begins or stillness begins, and I think this book is something like follow your heart. And I love that we're using this match cut where she's just closing and opening the door to use different takes and different faces. The next shot, it's pretty much the same lens and the camera shifts to the left as she's turning her head to the left. Like those little details are nutso. Whoop, whoop. Okay, and then we have this like flower face bath and we enter a psychedelic experience. It's such a cool transition. We go into the water, we get this, just so much rotoscoping, that's nuts. And then come out and she has now changed. She's in her Zen mode. So what the frick is happening in this music video? We're using the Macarena, which is just kind of about dancing and having fun. The whole theme of the video is to dissuade people from fear and overthinking and trying to control things into just letting it go and entering like a Zen state. It's very like Buddhist, Hindu inspired, which the idea of getting rid of anxiety, I am so on board for, and letting go. And we have this crazy lyric that aligns with Le Seraphim. Like if you look at their logo, it says Le Seraphim, I am fearless. So it's literally about confidence, not being afraid of anything, which is awesome. And the lyric says, nothing's forever, so nothing's to fear. Great lyric. Now, I agree with the first half that nothing is forever, but actually what has helped me become fearless in life was not detachment or just removing myself from things, but it was attaching my value to something else that actually lasts. We'll get into more of that later. Yeah, it's right there. Nothing's forever, so nothing's to fear. So cool. And we have that ripple effect again, and then we mash cut that to a speaker, and then we cut to this rain speaker performance, which is nutso. And it's a crossfade, which is kind of weird. It's a little out there. Crossfades aren't used a whole lot, and there's more in this video, and I love that. It's just kind of wacky. We got all of these zooms. There's that crossfade I'm talking about. So freaking weird. Why did they crossfade there? I don't know, but I loved it. Without those zooms in this scene, it would just be shot normally. It would be pretty boring. But because we have all of these zooms between cuts, like even right there, that was kind of a weird thing. Usually you want to match the zoom, where if you're zooming in on one shot, you want to zoom in on the next shot. But instead, we zoom in on the A shot right here, the close-up, and then we zoom out of the B shot. And it still kind of works. As long as you're having motion in between the cut, it's not bad. And then we just have just these little like bump and zooms. With the hair, it's so good. That crossfade is crazy. Now this says master. Oh, Franklin wants to join. Franklin's in. You want to watch too? Good boy. So this Franklin says master of overcoming fear, Kim Chae-won. Oh, not the. Thank you. That was very nice. That was very nice. She's not only the leader of Le Sserafim, but she's also the leader of this spa or sauna. It's working because my girl's ascending after this meditative state. She's just literally floating. Crazy camera movements. What? I love all the match cuts on the going because as you have a repeated sound, you want to see something that's visually repeated, and it's satisfying to watch. And then on the lyric crazy, I don't know what happened to these people driving by, but look at this, bro. They are losing their marbles. The crazy was happening on the lyric crazy. Makes sense. Doesn't Le Sserafim have a song called Crazy? Love all the jump cuts. What is going on? Now watch this. They hold on this shot because the dance move is so awesome. I love it. My hips don't do that, but there's a reason you hold on that shot. It's such a good dance move. And the camera goes down. Oh, it feels so good. It's so simple, but so good. This video just gets crazier and crazier. Okay, they're dancing in the speaker room. She just absolutely obliterates. She just smokes them, just. And then the top of their Mad Max float blasts off and becomes a freaking saucer and starts flying through the city. Look, and she's literally holding on for dear life. What is happening with these statues? So statues started growing out of the earth and then shot out mini statues from the chest that are now going all over the world. It's a little weird, but I think what's happening is they're saying they're trying to send out these good vibes, send out this energy, per se, this zen to the entire world, which I appreciate it, but it's just weird. I like the song though. That was such a tasty cut. Look at this. She turns her head, which then motivates the camera to move in the exact same way. So it starts to whip pan down, and then we just cut to another shot with the exact same camera movement. So it's actually not a whip pan, it's a cut, but it's such a nice cut. It's so good. It's so good. That was one of the craziest transitions I've ever seen in my entire life. This is one of those picture-in-picture type deals, meaning you have this, we back up, go through the fan, which then turns into the statue's eyeball, which then turns into a picture of the statue on somebody's shirt as they're meditating on the plane. We go outside of the plane and we see another dude meditating, which then turns into another picture on a train. So they're literally sending the Zen throughout the world. But this is a way more creative way to show that through a cinematic transition. Like if we take the first shot, which is just like missiles being sent throughout the globe, like that works. We get the point. But I think this is a much more creative way to do it. And so I'm so glad that they did that to reinforce that idea that they're sending out all of this Zen everywhere and everybody's meditating now. Now let's go back to like the meaning of this entire song, which I feel like this song is really timely and pointing to something that's real. It is actually like a big problem for us humans. The desire to be unbothered, to not let anxiety rule your life, and to find some kind of inner peace. Like everybody struggles with that. There are so many great tools like silence, solitude, meditation. There's amazing things that help with that, but I always felt like there was something missing still. And it wasn't like a mantra or a mindset that fulfilled that longing. What actually helped was when I stopped trying to control the world around me and instead entrusted my life to somebody who I knew loved me and gave his life up for me. And he's already holding all of it. There's nothing that I personally need to carry. And so I have nothing to lose, nothing to prove, and nothing to hide, which is the most freeing feeling ever. Like it literally feels like this. Like this is how I feel, bro, most of the time. I don't know. There was again a slowdown right there on that moment. Oh my goodness. I love that. They're like, okay, we need a motivation for the outro scene, so let's get this shot of the whole crowd looking to one direction. Baby, you light up. Just kidding. Looking off screen, which motivates a whip pan to this Zen statue. I love the message on the surface of this video, but that's a lot easier said than done. And every time I try to just force myself to do it, it doesn't last. It doesn't work for me. I don't know if you've experienced that as well. And the thing that actually rewired my brain for how I respond to chaos and bad things happening in my life, it wasn't a decision, it was a relationship with Jesus. And I just want to share that because that's what's worked for me, and I want you to be able to experience what this song is talking about. I have so been there where I was depressed and anxious and just feeling terrible about myself. And it was Jesus that pulled me out of that. And if you want to learn more about Jesus, I have kind of a story of my life below. Just go to jordanorm.com/whyjesus. Okay, I will get off my soapbox now and let's finish this up. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, so this dude has a book titled The Power of BOOMPALA. Written by Kim Chae-wong. Okay, so she was in charge of the spa and she wrote a book. That's awesome. Wow. I love this.
The Seraphim.
If you learned something watching this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the remnant, the 25% of you that subscribe. That would be amazing. And if you want to learn how to make a full-time income being a creative or an editor, I would love to personally coach you. Just DM me ready on Instagram and we can chat. God bless you. Peace.